Menu number 1, beefsteak with mushrooms. So, now that you're a new employee at the VA, and you've decided to take an interest into military life, would you mind explaining what this meal is?
Here we have an MRE. This is exactly what U.S. soldiers are eating nowadays. This is menu number 1, beefsteak with mushrooms, but there is a great variety and selection of wonderful meals prepared by the U.S. military kitchens for the soldiers abroad. Here we go.
How did you manage to obtain this?
Well, I can't say that I stole it because that would be against the law. It's not for commercial use because it's U.S. government property. Commercial resale is unlawful. So let's just say I was given this meal by a soldier.
Sounds intriguing.
Yes, it is. Would you like to know anything else?
I'd just like to see what it does.
Well, I notice on the top, if you'll notice on the top it says peelable seal. Here we go. Let's see if it'll peel. How about we'll try this end? There we go.
Okay.
The seal has peeled. There we go. Inside.
So it has a heating element? Is that what that is?
Brains. Dehydrated brains.
Western beans.
Western beans. Ingredients: water, tomatoes, lentils, pinto beans, kidney beans, onions, food starch modified, tomato paste, chili powder, chili peppers, salt, dehydrated garlic, and not more than 2% sodium silicoaluminate added as a free-flowing agent. Sugar, salt, and garlic powder, and spices. Let's see what's in the free-flowing beans. Probably need... Okay, here we go. Free-flowing beans.
Okay, vacuum packed.
Military rations are good performance meals. Food gives you energy. The more energy you burn, the more food you need. You are more active during field training, deployment, and combat than in garrison. You need to eat more, drink more water, or other fluids in these situations. When you don't eat enough to meet your body's energy needs, you lose weight. This can lead to loss of body fluids and degrades your performance. Top performance equals energy plus food.
Sounds like good military health advice.
In the field, you need 3 meals a day. 1 meal ready to eat, MRE, contains 1,200 to 1,300 calories. The average daily caloric requirement in the field is 2,800 to 3,600 calories for males and 2,000 to 2,800 for females. Tips. If you can't eat all the food in the ration, eat some of each component to get a balance of nutrients.
Good advice.
Eat the high carbohydrate items first, such as crackers, beverage base, and fruit jelly. Save unopened dry snack items to eat when you're on the move.
Okay.
All right. Now, I wonder if I just rip into this thing. I need some sort of weapon to get in. Here we go. Hot beverage. Oops.
Oh, that's the steak sauce on the ground there.
Steak sauce got away. Beans, steak sauce. This is the heater. Vanilla dairy shake powder, fortified with calcium and vitamin D.
Wow.
Domino's sugar, ground red pepper, crackers.
Like a fancy
Look at all
restaurant.
this stuff.
Oh my.
Beefsteak, chopped, formed, grilled with mushroom gravy, caramel color added.
Wow.
All right. Now what do I do?
Directions.
Where's the heating element? Okay. Vapors released by activated heater contain hydrogen, a flammable gas. Do not place an open flame in the vapor. Vapors released by activated heater can displace oxygen. When 10 minutes or more, When 10 or more heaters are used inside a vehicle or shelter, ensure ventilation system is operating. Hot water leakage can burn, cause a cold weather injury. Use caution of carrying activated heater in pocket. After heating, the heater bag and MRE pouch may be very hot. Use caution when removing the MRE pouch from bag. Discard heater and bag after use. Do not drink the water. Okay.
All right. Okay, we have returned.
After our short intermission and commercial break, we're back. This is the MRE bag. I've torn the top off of it. I will open the MRE bag, slide the MRE meal, beefsteak, mushrooms, and gravy, in the bag. Just like the cooking channel at home. Now, you want to make sure that the MRE heater is underneath the MRE bag.
And the heating element is a small synthetic material.
Heating element. MRE bag. They go into the pouch together. Now, we put water in while holding the MRE pouch and heater above the lines on the bag. Pour water into the bag until it reaches the level between the lines. There we go. Oop, that's a little much, isn't it?
Oh, and it says do not overfill.
That's okay. They know we're going to overfill it. Slide them both down. Hold the pouch over the top.
Is this when you stick it back in the carton?
Woo! It's getting hot!
Really?
Stuff the assembly into the carton with the top of the bag folded over the top of the MRE with the heater underneath the MRE. Getting hot. How long are we supposed to wait?
It was until it gets very warm or after a minute, so.
Now
and then I think it's 10 to 15 minutes, you could say,
yes.
to cook.
So for another intermission break, we'll be
Okay.
back to you right after a word from our sponsors. This is a hot beverage bag from the MRE package. Remove air from the bag, fill with water to the fill line, add beverage powder, remove air from bag, and then secure. Place beverage bag in FRH as you would an MRE entree. Activate FRH. Load FRH and beverage bag into an MRE carton. Heat for 4 to 6 minutes and remove hot beverage. Discard FRH and save carton. Alright.
So as we wait the 10 to 15 minutes for the actual MRE meal to heat outside, Peter is assembling the rest of the meal.
Western baked beans.
Uncooked.
This should be interesting. Should we cook them?
Well, it doesn't say so.
I wonder if you can keep putting stuff back in the MRE bag. You know what? I'm going to put water in a hot beverage container along with vanilla dairy shake powder. That doesn't sound like that should be heated though. This is a package of miscellaneous stuff.
What does that entail?
We have salt, iodized, creamer, non-dairy, dry,
Not quite sure what you need the creamer for with the dairy shake.
a wet wipe,
Oh.
Kleenex. It's either Kleenex or toilet paper. I'm not sure which. Put that over there.
Oh, that'll be handy afterwards.
Nicely scented matches.
Oh.
These matches are designed especially for damp climates, but they will not light when wet or after long exposure several weeks to very damp air.
Okay.
Taster's Choice, original coffee blend. That's for the hot pack.
Ah.
Ground red pepper. I'm keeping that.
Oh, yeah.
A towelette. Sugar. That goes over here. Chiclets.
Aha, to freshen your breath after the meal.
All right.
Maybe that's the military's replacement for cigarettes.
Hey, you're probably right. Now, we'll make a hot beverage. So, we're going to fill this with the appropriate line. There's 6 ounces. That's probably enough. Taster's choice.
So you're doing the coffee?
Savor the aroma. Tear open here. And that's the only hot beverage we have with the shake.
Right. Maybe you're just supposed to dump that in your canteen and shake it.
Probably right. There we go. Looks delicious.
The water is slowly turning brown.
Just like coffee. Here we go. Now, fill with water to the appropriate line. Add beverage powder. Remove, mix. Remove air from bag. Then secure closure.
Does it have some sort of ziplock at the top?
It does. Okay. That's done. We've got non-dairy creamer. We've got... Oh, the red pepper flakes don't go in there. And sugar to add to that.
So I'm not quite sure what a vegan military person would do.
I don't think there is such a thing. Hey, let's check out the crackers. Ready?
Okay.
Imagine. Oof. Vacuum sealed.
Vaguely resembles hardtack, maybe.
Smells good.
Go.
Here we go. This is called crackers. I'll taste it. Tastes like cardboard.
Honestly?
Yeah. You want some?
Not particularly.
Here's dessert. Toffee.
With nuts.
Walnuts.
Oh.
Wow. Look at this. It's like a treasure trove of candy.
Wow.
They're called Walnettos.
Specially made for the military, maybe?
It says Diamond Walnettos. I don't know.
Have to try those later.
We'll save those. What else can we open? How about strawberry jam?
Maybe that's for the
I
crackers.
hope something is for the crackers. Oh, look at this. Strawberry jam. It's a little tough getting
red.
out. It's red. We'll spread it with our MRE spoon.
Interesting, there's only one utensil.
That's right, it's all purpose.
Yes. How does that rate?
Better. It's better.
Good.
Delish. I'm saving the mint for later.
Okay.
We'll save the steak sauce for the steak.
Speaking of the beef steak, what time is it?
Well, it's been almost 8 minutes. Let's adjourn for another commercial break. Afterwards, we'll get to the beefsteak main course meal.
Okay, we have returned. The 10 minutes are up for the MRE meal. Is it still warm?
It's warm. There we go. Removing the steak and slipping in the beans. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of residual heat for those. I've given up on the coffee. I think that...
Who knows if you actually want to drink that anyway.
That's right. Okay. Good enough. May not be any heat left in that. Inside we go. Back to our sponsors. Good. I'm ready to eat. Here we go.
Okay.
Beefsteak with
Drum
mushrooms.
roll.
It's warm.
Alright.
It's opening. It's a little slippery.
That could be kind of dangerous out in the desert.
Jeez. What am I going to do here?
Oh.
Jesus.
Did that just spray gravy? Pause for a little commercial break for the U.S. military.
Right side.
Okay.
Beef with gravy and mushrooms. It's a little messy.
As your jacket will attest to.
Ah.
With the
Every
crackers.
last bit of healthy goodness.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, those
Onto the plate.
mushrooms.
Don't want to miss any of that. Here we go.
Okay, and you've got the steak sauce there.
Steak sauce. It's like in a giant ketchup container. But my hands are slippery. Jeez.
Need a napkin or?
Oh, yes. It might be toilet paper. But
who knows?
very small.
Okay.
There we go. Steak sauce, here we come. Oh, now we got it. Now we got it. Now, maybe I'll put some of that on a cracker. Oh, it's luscious.
Quite red.
Very rich.
Alright.
Oh, I have to taste a little bit. Delicious. Now, what I'm worried about is,
Do you just pick it up?
how am I going to eat this piece of steak with my spoon?
Maybe you're supposed to keep it in the bag and just eat it out of that.
I'm going to actually hold it. Oh,
How
this
is it?
Scrumptious. Heavenly.
Wow. We will let you enjoy that.
Would you like to try some?
Maybe. And the western beans have returned.
Western beans. Actually, the heater is still quite warm. However, the beans are just barely warm.
Well, I'll have to
Now.
see about that.
So I'm going to put my coffee in the MRE pouch.
See how much that'll heat up.
See what
Yeah.
happens.
Maybe put it by the fire just to...
Okay. I can tell you're
Add
not
to that.
confident of this system. There we go. Now, I'm hoping that the same thing does not happen with the beans as happened with the beef.
Steak and mushrooms.
Steak and mushrooms. Using some of my precious supply of toilet paper to dry my hands so that I can open the slippery bag. Here we go. No, not quite. Try the other side. Ah. Ooh.
Oozing out a bit?
Jeez.
Maybe you're supposed to just squeeze it into your mouth.
Okay.
Or squeeze it onto the plate, maybe?
Gotta be able to open it. Ah, there we go. Oh, look at
Okay,
this.
maybe steak sauce. There we go.
Ooh, look at this. Really makes a meal here.
Ooh.
Doesn't that look delicious?
As good as Bush's, maybe?
No, better. They're called President Bush's beans.
Ah, yes. They must
By-
be supreme.
We soldiers.
Wow, you have quite the supply
that.
there. They're just
It's a mountain.
tumbling out.
A mountain, a virtual mountain of beans.
Yes.
Yeah.
To add to the general brownish color of the meal.
Every last bit of nutritional goodness.
Yes. Okay.
Cold weather work. Okay. Where's my moist towelette when I need one? Ah, yes, here it is.
Okay. Freshly scented, hopefully?
Let me check it out. I think I was supposed to save this to dainty up afterwards, but
Ah, you can use soap and water for that.
good point. Very, very nice. A fresh lemony scent, I would say.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Alright.
Good thing we can edit out some of this footage.
Okay, want to take a spoonful of the beans and maybe add some of the steak sauce.
Would be delicious.
Fabulous.
Flavor enhanced with U.S. military issue, not for commercial sale, steak sauce.
Wonderful.
Now, how do I do this?
This looks like quite the energy meal.
It's flavorful. Nutritious, tasty, spicy. The steak sauce is a bit spicy.
Oh, awesome.
Would you like one final look or taste?
I think we've got that here. Thank you to our military sponsors.
Hey, have a nice day.
Thank you.